It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. Keeps himself upright. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, they got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position. All right.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Judkins running between the tackles. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Shotgun now for Stroud. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing, because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. For a right side, caught by Wilson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one's good to McConkey. No one's around him, he's got space. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 38 yards.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. Has room into the secondary. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get 6 more on their early advantage. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud from the pistol. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball.
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And the Bills grab it!
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. He rolls to his right. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
It's a screen play to Edwards. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Rolling out to his left. It's caught by Wilson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's good for a Buffalo first.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. Inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Allen. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills hold an 11-point advantage. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Bills push the lead up to 12. Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Oh, hey. Tony.
To the air, Stroud. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. A play made by Will Johnson.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
That one's complete over the middle. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted.
It's 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. It's caught. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay, and made a pay in a big-time way.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills go up by 19. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud now. Moving a screen pass for Judkins. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. On play action, here's Stroud.
The second down pass. Oladipo on the tackle. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. He has room past the 25. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. Now he's past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills vote racing them to the halftime locker room.
Jason Sanders.
Roman Wilson, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Caught along the 5. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Swap. Love a swap. 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Stroud to throw again on second. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Buffalo.
To the air again. Allen buys time, rolling right. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
Bills, first down.
Allen going to throw again. It's a screen play to Edwards. Space to the left. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be Browns football.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
They'll run here on first down. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Stroud. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Setting up the running back screen. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. The Browns are lining up to punt. In his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts. No.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
To the air, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Throwing is Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Starts his return from the 23. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Tight end going in motion here. Edwards getting it again here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Edwards off his own read. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
319!
Sticking with Edwards here. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's caught by Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Running behind center with Edwards. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Alert! What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Hauled in down the sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. A give to Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Middle. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
And Allen will hold on to this. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Allen to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
It's 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. It's a designed run for him. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All right.
Here's Stroud now. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Oh, Allen loses it. And this is going to be Browns football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Stroud from the pistol. It is cut left side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
All right.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll run it up the gut. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Look out.
Working near his goal line. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. Big gain downfield. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. First down throw for Allen. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He has room past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills put up even more points in a win. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second, the kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Field flipping effort. As he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams and a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Edwards again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.